Did you know that Jacobo Grinberg, one of the deepest researchers of human consciousness, believed that our mind could actually create and alter reality itself? This Mexican scientist dedicated his life to understanding how our emotions and thoughts are far more than passing ideas. According to him, we are all connected to a universal field of energy that responds to our vibration. And when we raise that vibration, something incredible happens. Real change manifests. Today, we are going to explore how you can connect with this elevated vibration and begin to attract the experiences and transformations you desire. The key lies in understanding that our vibration is not just a temporary state, but a constant energy we are continuously emitting into the universe. And when that vibration aligns with our desires, change happens almost as if by magic. Let's begin with a fundamental principle. Everything in the universe is in motion. This idea, studied both by modern science and by ancient spiritual traditions, is known as the principle of vibration. According to this principle, absolutely everything, from our thoughts to every cell in our body, is in constant oscillation. This means that every emotion, every word, and every intention we hold moves at a specific frequency. And here is where the power of vibration comes into play. To visualize this, think of water. Our bodies are composed of about 70% water, which means we are incredibly sensitive to the vibrations we emit and receive. When our emotions and thoughts are positive and elevated, they vibrate at a high frequency and create harmonious patterns, both within us and in the world around us. But when we fall into low vibration emotions like fear or doubt, these energies affect not only our mood, but also our body, and ultimately, our reality. A Japanese scientist, Dr. Masaru Emoto, carried out a fascinating experiment that revealed how vibrations can influence water, and by extension, us. Emoto took water samples and exposed them to different words, emotions, and intentions. He then froze the water and observed the patterns formed by the crystals under a microscope. The results were astonishing. Water exposed to positive words or intentions, such as love or gratitude, formed harmonious and beautiful crystals. In contrast, the water exposed to low vibration words such as hate or fear created distorted and chaotic patterns. This experiment shows that the energy of our thoughts and emotions does not remain only inside us. It extends outward and has a visible effect on the physical world. And if this happens with water, imagine the impact it has on our bodies and on the reality we experience every single day. Our vibrations are not static. On the contrary, they are constantly changing, and we have the power to elevate them at any moment. This is the key to aligning our inner state with the reality we want to manifest. If everything in the universe is vibration, then to manifest something in our lives, we must tune ourselves to the frequency of what we desire. This idea is based on the law of resonance. When two similar frequencies meet, they synchronize and amplify one another. That is why, when your thoughts and emotions are in harmony and vibrate at the same frequency as your desire, you begin to attract it into your life. Science also helps us understand this. Our thoughts, generated in the mind, have an electrical nature and can be measured through techniques such as the electroencephalogram. On the other hand, our emotions, which arise from the heart, have a magnetic nature and can also be measured. When both thoughts and emotions vibrate at the same frequency, a state of constructive interference is created. In other words, the two waves amplify one another. This state is what we commonly call being aligned. When you are in this elevated frequency, you begin to emit a clear and powerful signal that the universe understands. It is as if you become a magnet that attracts situations, people, and opportunities vibrating at that same frequency. And here lies the true secret of manifestation. It is not only about thinking of what you want, but about feeling it deeply, vibrating it from the heart. To experience how this alignment of thoughts and emotions can influence your life, I invite you to do a simple visualization exercise. First, find a quiet place and sit comfortably. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing yourself to enter a state of calm and peace. Now clearly visualize the reality you desire. It may be a situation, a person, or a specific state of well-being. Imagine all the details of that reality as if you were already living it. Notice how you feel, what emotions you experience, and what thoughts arise. Allow yourself to connect deeply with that image until you can feel the gratitude, the love, or the peace it brings. As you hold that visualization, let your heart fill with the emotions of this new reality. Breathe those emotions in, allowing them to vibrate strongly within you. This exercise not only elevates your vibration in the moment, but also helps your mind and heart align with the frequency of your desired reality. With constant practice, this vibration will become part of your natural state and will bring you ever closer to manifesting that reality. But what happens when you leave meditation or visualization and face daily life? Often, even if we reach a high vibration during meditation, the ups and downs of daily routines can dilute that energy. The key to attracting the change you want is to maintain a high vibration consistently. And this is achieved through practices you can incorporate into your daily life. Gratitude is one of the highest vibration emotions and has the power to transform your energy almost instantly. When you feel gratitude, your frequency rises and your energy field expands, creating a vibration that attracts even more things to be grateful for. Gratitude isn't only for what you already have, it's also for what is yet to come. This type of gratitude creates a clear signal that you are already aligned with your desired reality. A simple exercise is to begin each morning by listing 3 things you feel grateful for. These could be small things like a warm cup of coffee, or bigger ones like achievements or people who make your life special. Spend a few moments truly feeling that gratitude. This feeling creates a powerful vibration that sustains you throughout the day, helping you stay aligned with the energies of peace, love, and prosperity. Another practice that helps maintain an elevated vibration is mindfulness. Many low vibration emotions arise when our mind gets stuck in the past or projects into the future. Worry and fear belong to the future, while guilt and regret belong to the past. But in the present moment, you can find peace, gratitude, and clarity. To practice mindfulness, focus on what you are doing in each moment without distractions. For example, if you are washing dishes, pay attention to the feel of the water on your hands, the sound of the running water, and the texture of each plate. This simple act of being present can transform the way you experience everyday activities and help you maintain a higher vibration, freeing you from low-frequency emotions that come from external worries. Scarcity and lack are also low-vibration states that often prevent us from staying elevated. Many people focus their thoughts on what is missing in their lives instead of the abundance that already exists. This type of thinking creates a vibration that attracts more lack, while an abundance mindset opens the door to endless possibilities. To cultivate an abundance mindset, begin to notice areas of your life where abundance already exists. It's not only about material goods. Abundance can also be seen in love, friendships, knowledge, and opportunities. Spend a few moments each day acknowledging the abundance in your life and allow that feeling of fullness to surround you. This shift in focus not only raises your vibration, but also sends a signal to the universe that you are ready to receive more. Just as our thoughts and emotions vibrate, so do the people and environments we surround ourselves with. When we are around people who vibrate with love, joy, and gratitude, our own frequency tends to rise. But when we are constantly in negative environments or surrounded by people who live in fear or complaint, it becomes harder to maintain a high vibration. To protect your energy, start paying attention to the environments where you spend most of your time. Do these places inspire and nourish you, or do they create stress and anxiety? The same goes for people in your life. While it's not always possible to avoid low-vibration individuals, you can choose not to absorb their energy. Practice energetic distancing whenever you feel that a situation or person is lowering your frequency. This doesn't mean disconnecting emotionally, but rather observing without allowing those energies to deeply affect you. Breathing is also a powerful tool to raise and stabilize your vibration. When you face stress or notice your energy dropping, conscious breathing can help you return to peace and balance. Deep breathing signals your nervous system that everything is okay, and this calm is reflected in the frequency you emit to the universe. Here is a simple breathing exercise. Inhale deeply through your nose while counting to 4, hold the breath for a few seconds, and then exhale slowly while counting to 6. Repeat this several times until you feel your mind and body calming down. This simple practice helps you release tension and return to a vibration of peace and harmony, no matter what's happening around you. Music and movement are also powerful allies for maintaining a high vibration. Music has a profound effect on our frequency. Certain rhythms and melodies can lift us almost instantly. Choose songs that inspire and energize you, and let music accompany you throughout the day. Movement also plays a key role. By moving, we release stagnant energy and allow vitality to flow through us. Even a short walk outdoors or a few minutes of stretching can make a big difference. If you commit to these practices for keeping your vibration elevated, you'll begin to notice a transformation in your daily life. Over time, this high vibration can become your natural way of living. Maintaining an elevated vibration is not just something you do occasionally, it can become a lifestyle that influences every aspect of your existence. When you make this energy your constant state, not only do you feel at peace, but you also begin to attract experiences and people who vibrate at that same frequency. This is the key to creating lasting change and manifesting a reality more aligned with your dreams. To make this elevated vibration a lifestyle, it is important to develop a consistent practice, just like a muscle strengthens through training. Your vibration strengthens every day you choose thoughts and emotions that support your well-being and growth. Intention is the force that guides your vibration toward the change you desire. Each morning when you wake up, spend a few moments setting a clear intention for the day. This intention can be a word or phrase that reflects the energy you want to manifest, such as peace, gratitude, or trust. Setting an intention helps focus your energy and create a specific vibration that guides your actions and emotions. For example, if you set an intention of peace, then every time you face a challenge during the day, you can return to that intention and remind yourself that peace is the frequency you chose to guide you. Over time, this practice will make intention your dominant frequency, and you will notice your thoughts and emotions aligning automatically with that energy. Living in a high vibration also means being open to seeing every experience, even the difficult ones, as opportunities to grow. Sometimes situations that seem negative, or people who challenge us, have something valuable to teach us about ourselves and the beliefs that limit us. When we adopt this perspective of learning instead of resisting difficulties, we begin to free ourselves from patterns that lower our vibration. We realize that we can choose peace instead of resistance, love instead of fear. And this conscious choice raises our frequency and brings us closer to the reality we want to experience. Nature is an inexhaustible source of high vibration energy, and spending time in it is one of the most effective ways to recharge our frequency. Connecting with the natural environment aligns us with the flow of life, and without effort, we begin to vibrate in harmony and peace. Incorporate outdoor walks into your routine, and if possible, practice deep breathing exercises while surrounded by nature. You can simply sit by a tree, watch the movement of leaves, or listen to the sound of water in a river. These moments not only raise your vibration, but also remind you that you are part of a greater system and that the same energy that nourishes nature is available to nourish you. As social beings, our relationships have a major impact on our vibration. The people we interact with most influence our energy and how we perceive the world. To maintain a high vibration, it is essential to surround yourself with people who inspire you, who support your growth, and who also seek to elevate their frequency. This doesn't mean avoiding everyone who vibrates lower, but rather being conscious of how these interactions affect your energy. By learning to set boundaries and choosing your relationships consciously, you can protect your frequency and cultivate an environment that lifts you toward a higher and more sustainable vibration. Remember, the frequency at which you vibrate not only affects what you attract, but also how you perceive the world. When you consciously choose to raise your vibration, you change how you interact with challenges, how you see your relationships, and ultimately, the reality you create for yourself. The transformation you seek begins within you, in the energy you decide to cultivate each day. So, as you move forward on your journey, allow yourself to be guided by the answers you find within and in the wisdom of your own intuition. Remember, change is not something that happens outside of you. It is the expression of the frequency already living within your being, cultivated moment by moment.